Now, that swing there, stock standard, but I know many of you guys watching this are struggling with your rotation in the swing. And on the tee block where I coach, I often get players come to me and go, oh, I'm just getting too old, I just can't rotate. Well, look guys, that is utter hogwash. Unless you have a mechanical hip, unless you have a locked in lead side, then you are absolutely able to rotate. And in this video, I'm going to show you a couple of drills that you can do that are going to help you learn to rotate better. And by rotating better, we're going to increase your power. We're going to improve your ball striking. We're going to hit the golf ball higher, and you're going to find that you're going to enjoy your golf so much more. Good day guys, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, I ask you to consider subscribing so you stay up to date when I release my videos. So you're struggling with rotation. We often hear the excuses that, I'm getting too old and too stiff, I just can't rotate anymore. Well, it is utter hogwash. You absolutely can. I've had players in their late 70s come to me for lessons and they have improved their rotation. Now, I'm not talking, Tiger in his prime rotation, but 1 or 2 degrees can make the world of difference to you. So, let's understand, what is rotation? Simply put, guys, rotation is moving the body towards our target or away from our target. So we can rotate on the backswing. This is our body moving away from the target, or we can rotate on the downswing. And this is our body moving towards the target. And we can rotate our upper body and we can rotate our lower body. Now, I won't get into that, but it's just key to understand that when we talk about rotation, it can be upper body, lower body, it can be away from target, or it can be to the target. And we want to be able to rotate in all those directions. We want all those areas to be able to rotate. Now, what I quite often see is players who struggle to rotate in the very, very beginning, they don't have a particularly clear intention of what they would like to do. Now, I know that that sounds crazy, but it is quite true. I often watch players focus so much on the golf ball, or they're so focused on what the club head is doing, that they actually forget about the body's movement. And it is important that the body should move. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take my golf club here, I'm gonna place it to one side, and I'm just simply gonna ask you guys to stand up from where you are if you're watching this video. Don't be afraid to mimic me on this. We're gonna set ourselves up into our golf setup position here. I just simply want you to let your arms hang down, and I simply want you to turn all the way to your right side. You can see here, so I look like I'm a left-handed golfer, okay? Can I do this? Yes, okay, I can rotate my lower body. Let's go the other way. Can I rotate? Yes, fantastic. Keeping both feet on the ground, am I able to rotate my upper body and my hip line in both directions? Yes. Loosen up the arms, and then let's just move the body around a little bit. Imagine we're throwing a ball to a friend. This here is going to help us, 1, loosen up the body, but 2, create an awareness of what we actually want, and that is our body to rotate in the golf swing. How do we actually go about doing it? Well, those are the training drills I'm about to show you. Super simple, super easy. I'm gonna give you one that you can do at home, I'm gonna give you one that you can do at the driving range. Okay, for our at-home training, most golfers do have a spare golf bag lying around the house. So I'm going to demonstrate that with my training bag, which is full of lots of goodies here. We're going to take our golf bag here. I'm going to place it back behind my setup. So I've got my setup template on the ground here. We'll just square that up. I'm going to stand here into position, and I can see that my bag here is sat behind me. What I'm going to do, you can do this with a golf club or with an alignment stick. I'm going to use a speed stick here. I'm simply going to take my hands on the speed stick. I'm going to press the speed stick to my hip line here. I'm going to turn my backswing. This is where my backswing would go to, just working on hip rotation. And I'm going to turn my body through towards my target. As you can see here, as I start to turn myself through, I'm going to make connection with the bag, with my alignment sticks, with my golf clubs, with my heads, whatever it happens to be that's in my golf bag sticking out. Now, this is a really great way to learn and teach ourselves rotation. I'm going to change the camera angle so you can see this a little bit clearer. So as I said, the bag's just sitting slightly behind us. I'm holding the grip end here. I turn and I turn. So I'll start to create some rotation. Now this is the starting block, okay? This is just getting ourselves used to opening up those hips a little bit and helping generate some rotation in the lower body. And then what we're going to do is after about, let's say 15 little dummy swings, I'm going to take the bag, I'm going to set it so that it is almost directly behind my left leg. So now when I do this, in order to make connection, I'm going to fully rotate my lower body. 5 minutes every single day for a 30-day period with this simple, easy, and free, costs you $0 to do, drill at home. You're going to see rotation improve. What about the players who want to go to the driving range and hit golf balls? Guys, I've got a fantastic drill for you. All right, so for my range rats, my guys and girls that want to hit golf balls at the range, you want to feel the golf ball coming off the face, you want to see an outcome. This is a great drill that you can do at the range. Now, I've got an oversized towel here, and we're going to do what I call the child drill. And this will make sense in a second. We're going to take our towel, we're going to place it on the ground. What I want you to notice that it's all neatly folded, okay? Got a nice neatly folded towel here. Now, the objective of this drill is to create what we call the child looking towel. And I'm going to demonstrate that right now. My towel is now all screwed up and scrunched up, just like most of the children that we have in the world. You hand them something that's clean and tidy and folded up and say, hey, can you put that in your cupboard? And we go, done. Well, that's the drill that we're going to be using to help you guys improve your rotation. So the whole idea of the child drill is essentially to get our left foot to scrunch up the towel. Now, if I lack rotation in my golf swing, I can hit the golf ball okay, I'm able to time it quite well, I'm not rotated here, and my towel has actually stayed perfectly intact. So if you're going to go to the driving range and you're going to hit golf balls and you want to open up the hips, but you don't want to have like a line that sticks through your belt loop, you don't want to have a bunch of stuff out in front of you, you just want to hit golf balls and you want to be able to get instant feedback, well, the child drill is a great way to do this. Get the towel underneath your lead foot. The only problem is you have to keep resetting it after each shot, but from here, the objective as we work into our downswing is to try to basically turn into our left side, turn that left foot fast. By doing so, we're going to start seeing the towel scrunch up. As we do that, our left side's beginning to open. So as a demonstration here, I'll try and do this in slow motion for you guys. So as I turn my left foot, I've spun the towel around, I've scrunched it up ever so slightly, but I have got my lead side open. Now, again, this is a drill that we're going to do. You'll notice that my left foot is spinning ever so slightly. That's perfectly fine. That's what I'm using to help open up my left side. This drill I would do for 20 to 25 golf balls with a sole focus on keep looking at the towel. After I've hit the shot, did I scrunch the towel up? Get the towel folded back neatly and tidy, put it back underneath your lead foot and go again. After you've hit those shots, what we're going to then do is work into hitting some fuller swings. Now, as we work into our fuller swing motion here, we're not going to have the towel on the ground to check with. So this is when we're going to be looking at what our hips are actually doing. So as we've hit our golf shot here, we're going to hit the golf ball for you. Take your golf club, right hand only, place it on your belt buckle or on your belly button line, and you're just checking to see if it's pointing towards target. Assuming that it's pointing towards the target, then you have created the rotation that you are after. Now, again, the child drill is a super simple drill to do, but it will help you improve. And it's a drill that I will be doing for, again, a minimum of a month. If you're struggling with rotation, it's going to take a little bit of time, it's going to take a little bit of work, but I can promise you at the end of it, the rewards are massive and you will find yourself hitting the golf ball longer, higher, straighter, better, and enjoying your golf game more. So guys, do not let the lack of rotation or the perceived lack of rotation in your swing keep you from hitting the golf ball well and enjoying your game. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a question about today's video, drop it in the comments. If you found it helpful and useful, I'd love to get your feedback. I'd love to hear how your golf game's going. Or if you've got a different way of creating rotation, a different drill that you're using, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to go check it out. If you haven't already, I ask you to consider subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell so you get notified when the videos release each and every week. Until next time, guys, happy golfing.